I used to think leg cramps were just part of getting older, something we just had to live with. Then one day I was talking with my uncle. He's 70 and still bikes every weekend like he's 30. I asked him what his secret was. He laughed and said, "Honestly, foods. Pay attention to each food you eat every day. Haven't had a cramp in years." I thought he was joking until I tried it myself. At the time, I had just started noticing those annoying nighttime cramps, tight, sudden pain that jolts you awake. My legs would feel tense the next morning, and climbing stairs became uncomfortable. I am in middle-aged, and I don't know leg cramps come to me quite early like that. So I contacted my uncle and right away learned health tips from him. I started adding right foods into my meal every day for a week. Remember, not expensive supplements, not strict diets. And let me tell you, I noticed a difference. Not instantly, but gradually. Fewer cramps, more energy, and my legs didn't feel as heavy. So, what makes those foods so powerful? In today's video, we're going to reveal 6 powerhouse foods that science shows can literally fuel your legs, helping you prevent cramps, strengthen muscle, improve circulation, and stay active at any age. This isn't just a random list. We're starting with the most effective foods first, so you get the biggest benefits right away. If you want to walk confidently, move freely, and stay independent for years to come, keep watching. Your legs will thank you. And hey, if you find this helpful, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications so you never miss a tip that can change your health for the better. Let's get started. First off, we come to bananas. Bananas are packed with potassium, and this is huge when it comes to preventing leg cramps. You see, potassium helps regulate muscle contractions. When your body runs low, especially in older adults, your muscles become more prone to spasms and cramps. Bananas deliver a quick, natural source of potassium, without any pills or powders. But potassium isn't working alone. Bananas also contain magnesium and vitamin B6, both essential for muscle function and nerve signaling. These nutrients help calm overactive nerves, reduce muscle fatigue, and support recovery. So whether you're walking, gardening, or just staying active throughout the day, bananas help keep your legs performing smoothly. And here's something most people don't realize. Magnesium also helps muscles relax after they contract. It's not just about preventing cramps, but also about helping your legs unwind and recharge properly. That's why bananas before bed can actually reduce those nasty nighttime leg spasms. It's a gentle, natural solution your body recognizes and responds to. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Won't bananas spike my blood sugar? Great question. The key is in how ripe they are. Slightly green or just ripe bananas have a lower glycemic impact than overripe, spotty ones. You can also pair them with a protein source like peanut butter or Greek yogurt to balance blood sugar levels, especially important for seniors managing insulin sensitivity. So, how should you eat them? You can slice them into your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a grab-and-go snack. I personally love freezing them and blending them into a banana ice cream with a touch of cinnamon. It tastes indulgent, but it's good for your muscles too. Simple, flexible, and surprisingly effective. And here's the best part. It's not just about physical strength. Bananas also contain tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin, your feel-good hormone. That means they don't just support your legs, they boost your mood, reduce stress, and help you stay positive throughout the day. So if you're tired of waking up with tight calves or feeling like your legs just aren't what they used to be, start with something simple. Grab a banana, make it a habit. It's affordable, easy, And honestly, it might be the easiest health upgrade you can make this week. Believe me, I didn't think something that basic could make a difference. But sometimes, nature knows better than we do. Next up, let's talk about sweet potatoes, the unsung hero of leg health. At first glance, they might just look like a comforting holiday side dish. But sweet potatoes are way more than that. They're an absolute powerhouse when it comes to strengthening your legs and preventing cramps, especially as we age. One of the biggest reasons sweet potatoes are so effective is their rich potassium content, just like bananas but with an extra bonus. They also deliver a high dose of magnesium and complex carbohydrates which work together to fuel your muscles, support endurance, and prevent those sudden painful spasms that tend to hit in the middle of the night or after even light physical activity. What's fascinating is that the carbohydrates in sweet potatoes are slow burning. They provide steady energy without the crash. For older adults, that means less muscle fatigue and more stamina throughout the day. Whether you're walking the dog, doing some light gardening, or taking a dance class at your local community center, sweet potatoes help your legs go the distance. But there's more. Sweet potatoes are also loaded with vitamin A in the form of beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that protects muscle tissue from oxidative stress. Over time, free radical damage can weaken muscle fibers and slow down recovery. By reducing this oxidative damage, sweet potatoes help preserve the integrity of your muscles and connective tissues, making them more resilient and less prone to injury. Now here's a little trick I learned from a nutritionist friend. Pair your sweet potatoes with a bit of healthy fat, like a drizzle of olive oil or a sprinkle of hemp seeds. This helps your body absorb that beta-carotene more efficiently, turning your meal into a leg-loving nutrient bomb. One more underrated benefit: sweet potatoes help balance electrolytes. As we age, our electrolyte balance can be easily thrown off by medications, dehydration, or just natural changes in kidney function. When your sodium, potassium, and magnesium levels are off, your legs are the first to signal distress through cramping, heaviness, or restlessness. Sweet potatoes gently help rebalance this naturally. So if you've ever felt that afternoon slump where your legs feel heavy and sluggish, or you've had trouble sleeping because your calves won't stop twitching, this humble root vegetable might be just what you need. Don't underestimate the power of what's already in your kitchen. Sometimes the best medicine doesn't come in a bottle. It comes roasted, golden brown, and topped with a little sea salt. Now let's crack open one of the most misunderstood superfoods out there: eggs. For years, people, especially older adults, have been told to limit eggs because of cholesterol fears. Too many eggs raise your cholesterol, they said. But here's the myth-busting truth. Modern science has flipped that idea on its head. Multiple studies now show that for most people, eating eggs doesn't significantly affect blood cholesterol levels. In fact, it may even improve your HDL, the good cholesterol. So if you've been avoiding eggs out of habit or fear, it's time to welcome them back to your plate with confidence. And here's why that matters for your legs. Eggs are one of the most complete natural protein sources on the planet. Just one egg contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. For seniors, that's a game changer. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, and our legs are usually the first to feel the decline. Weak knees, unsteady balance, and slower recovery after activity are all signs that your muscles are asking for help. Eggs deliver exactly what your muscles are craving: clean, efficient protein that's easy to absorb. But protein isn't the only magic happening here. Eggs are also packed with vitamin D, which supports calcium absorption and helps maintain strong bones. That's critical for preventing fractures and keeping you mobile. Pair that with choline, a nutrient most people don't even realize they're deficient in. Choline supports nerve signaling and muscle coordination, two things that keep your legs stable and responsive. Imagine stepping off a curb or climbing stairs without that sudden wobble or hesitation. That's what choline helps with. And don't forget the yolk. That rich golden center is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants known for supporting eye health, yes, but also powerful allies in fighting inflammation, including in your joints and muscles. So the next time you're tempted to toss out the yolk and go egg whites only, think again. The yolk is where most of the leg-loving nutrients live. Here's a tip I use personally. Start your day with eggs in some form, scrambled with spinach, boiled and sliced over toast, or poached on top of a grain bowl, however you like them. Eggs give your body a morning boost that sets the tone for stable energy and stronger legs all day long. Worried about eating them daily? You don't have to overdo it. Even 3 to 4 eggs a week can make a difference. And if you want to level it up, consider combining eggs with anti-cramp heroes like spinach, avocado, or sweet potatoes. It's a breakfast built for strength. So here's the bottom line. Don't fear the egg. Embrace it. It's a compact, nutrient-rich ally that works overtime to support your legs, muscles, nerves, and even your brain. Let's now talk about one of the most underrated groups of leg-loving foods, vegetables, especially pumpkin and leafy greens. And to me, this part is personal. It reminds me of my 76-year-old aunt with her sweet garden. After she started focusing more on her health, especially her legs, something shifted in her. She less depends on pills as before. She believes in food, real food, as medicine, and she took that belief seriously. She cleared out a little patch in front of her porch, planted a few rows of spinach, kale, and even a couple of pumpkin vines. Watching her in her 70s, kneeling with the sun hat and gloves gently patting down the soil, it was powerful. There was something healing about it, not just physically, but emotionally too. And the vegetables she grew, they weren't just beautiful. They were loaded with the nutrients her legs were craving. Let's start with pumpkin. This golden gem is high in potassium and beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A. Potassium, as you know by now, is critical for preventing cramps. It helps regulate muscle contractions and keeps your legs from tightening up, especially at night or after long walks. But vitamin A, that's the unsung hero. It helps maintain healthy nerves and tissues so your legs respond quickly and move smoothly. She'd roast chunks of pumpkin with olive oil and rosemary or blend it into a creamy soup. It wasn't just delicious, it was therapeutic. And then there were the leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These humble greens pack an incredible punch of magnesium, calcium, iron, and vitamin K, a nutrient profile that's basically a multivitamin for your lower body. Magnesium helps muscles relax, preventing cramps and spasms. Calcium and vitamin K support bone strength, so you feel more stable and secure. And iron? It keeps oxygen flowing to your muscles, helping your legs feel energized instead of fatigued. But it wasn't just what was on her plate. It was the process of getting there. Gardening became part of her healing routine. Every morning, she'd check her plants, water them, hummed them even. She once told me, "Taking care of these little greens gives me a reason to stretch, to move, to breathe. They grow, and so do I. And you know what? Her legs got stronger. The cramps she used to complain about started fading. She felt steadier, happier. She was connected to her food, to her body, and to the earth. And that connection changed everything. There's something incredibly powerful about putting your hands in the soil, growing what you eat, and knowing it's helping your body thrive. And even if you don't have a garden, the lesson still applies, whether it's a bunch of kale from the market or a pumpkin from your local farm stand. These vegetables are your allies. They feed your muscles, support your bones, calm your nerves, and uplift your mood. So don't underestimate what greens and golds can do for you. A handful of sautéed spinach with garlic, a bowl of pumpkin soup. These aren't just meals, they're medicine. They're nourishment for your legs and for your soul. Now let's shift to another true powerhouse when it comes to leg support. Salmon. It's not just delicious, it's a secret weapon for preventing cramps and building long-lasting strength. Salmon is absolutely packed with omega-3 fatty acids, and these aren't just good fats for your heart. They're a game changer for your legs. Why? Because omega-3s help reduce inflammation, especially in muscle tissues. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation can start to wear down muscle fibers, slow recovery, and even increase the risk of cramps and fatigue. Salmon helps put out that fire naturally. It also delivers a solid dose of vitamin D and B vitamins, especially B12. These nutrients are critical for nerve signaling and muscle coordination. If you've ever felt like your legs just don't respond as quickly, or you get tingling or tightness after walking or climbing stairs, low B12 could be part of the problem. And vitamin D? That supports calcium absorption and keeps your bones strong and stable, key for avoiding falls and maintaining balance. But here's where it gets fun. How do you actually eat more salmon without getting bored or overwhelmed? Here are a few quick tips and tricks to make salmon both easy and exciting. Pan-seared salmon with a garlic lemon glaze. Just a quick 4 to 5 minutes per side. Squeeze fresh lemon on top and you've got a zesty, anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Salmon with sweet potatoes. A perfect combo. You get the omega-3s from the fish and potassium from the sweet potatoes, both working together to prevent cramps and recharge your muscles. Feeling light? Salmon salad with leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a drizzle of olive oil gives you protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants all in one bowl. Or try canned salmon for convenience. It's still full of nutrients, and you can mix it with mashed avocado and a little mustard to make salmon patties. Throw them in the air fryer, and you've got a crispy, heart-healthy snack ready in minutes. And here's a lesser-known tip. Pairing salmon with foods high in magnesium, like spinach or quinoa, can amplify its benefits for your legs. Magnesium helps relax your muscles after movement, while the protein from salmon helps rebuild and strengthen muscle fibers. It's the recovery combo your body didn't know it needed. Even the collagen in the skin of salmon can help support joint health and flexibility in the knees and ankles. So don't shy away from it if it's cooked right. A little crispy salmon skin can actually be delicious and beneficial. Now, if you're worried about mercury or sustainability, here's the good news. Wild-caught Alaskan salmon is one of the cleanest, most sustainable fish choices out there. And if that's not an option, frozen salmon fillets or quality canned versions are still great choices. They retain most of their nutrients and are easy to store. So if your legs feel tired, tight, or just not as strong as they used to, try bringing salmon into your weekly meals. Whether it's grilled, baked, tossed in a salad or blended into a savory patty. It's a smart, delicious way to give your lower body the nutrients it truly needs. Let's wrap things up with one of nature's most colorful and powerful protectors, berries. Don't be fooled by their size. These tiny fruits pack a serious punch when it comes to leg health, especially for seniors. Whether it's blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, or raspberries, they're all bursting with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, the compounds that give berries their vibrant colors and their inflammation-fighting magic. Why does this matter for your legs? Because as we age, chronic inflammation becomes a silent enemy. It damages muscle tissue, slows recovery, and even interferes with proper blood flow to your lower limbs. Poor circulation can lead to that heavy leg feeling, sluggish movements, and yes, more leg cramps, especially at night. Berries help turn that around. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, they keep your muscles supple, your blood vessels healthy, and your legs feeling light and energized. But the benefits don't stop there. Berries are also high in vitamin C, which supports collagen production. Collagen is essential for maintaining strong tendons and ligaments, key structures that stabilize your knees, ankles, and hips. The stronger and more elastic your connective tissues are, the better your body can support you during walks, exercise, or even just standing up from a chair. And here's something many people overlook. Berries help regulate blood sugar. Their high fiber content slows down sugar absorption, which means fewer spikes and crashes that can lead to energy dips or inflammation. For older adults, especially those managing prediabetes or insulin sensitivity, this is a huge bonus. Stable blood sugar means more stable energy, better recovery after activity, and fewer leg issues tied to metabolic strain. So how should you enjoy them? The beauty of berries is in their versatility. You can toss them into a smoothie, sprinkle them over oatmeal, mix them with Greek yogurt, or just snack on them fresh. Want a quick tip? Freeze a batch of mixed berries and enjoy them as a cool, refreshing treat during warmer months. Or mash them lightly and spread on whole grain toast as a natural jam. No added sugar needed. Berries may seem like a sweet little indulgence, but in reality, they're a daily ally for your legs. They support recovery, reduce soreness, and give your muscles the antioxidant fuel they need to stay strong and mobile. And honestly, they just make you feel good. There's something about that first bite of a juicy strawberry or tart blueberry that lifts your mood, reminds you to slow down and enjoy taking care of yourself. So if you're building a routine to protect your legs and prevent those stubborn cramps, don't forget the small stuff. A handful of berries a day can go a long way. They're sweet, simple, and silently doing the work to keep you walking strong and smiling along the way. Finally, let's quickly recap the 6 powerful foods we covered today, each one chosen to support stronger legs and fewer cramps as you age. Bananas, rich in potassium and magnesium, help your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Sweet potatoes fuel your body with complex carbs and fiber, while also delivering potassium to keep cramps at bay. Eggs provide high-quality protein and vital B vitamins that support muscle repair and nerve health. Salmon adds anti-inflammatory omega-3s and vitamin D to the mix, great for your joints and muscle function. Leafy greens and pumpkin offer magnesium, calcium, and antioxidants that keep your muscles nourished and your bones strong. And finally, berries improve blood flow and reduce oxidative stress, helping your legs stay energized and pain-free. These aren't just foods, they're tools to keep you active, independent, and thriving at any age. So let's take a step back and really look at what we've uncovered today. Your legs, the very foundation that carries you through life, deserve more than just rest when they ache. They deserve the right fuel, from bananas packed with muscle-loving potassium to vibrant berries bursting with antioxidants. Each of these 6 foods offers something powerful, not just to soothe the cramps, but to prevent them. Not just to support your muscles, but to help you feel strong, steady, and confident in every step you take. And here's the truth. You don't have to flip your entire lifestyle overnight. Start small, start real. Add a boiled egg to your breakfast. Roast some pumpkin with dinner. Keep a few frozen berries for a quick afternoon treat. These little shifts may seem simple, but over time, they stack up. They support your muscles, calm your nerves, and even boost your mood. You have more control than you think. You have the power to make your legs stronger, your body steadier, and your days more energized. Just by choosing what you put on your plate. No fads, no gimmicks, just real food, real results. So if this video gave you something to think about, or better yet, something to act on, please give it a like. Share it with someone you care about, especially if they've been struggling with leg cramps or muscle weakness. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more simple, science-backed health tips coming your way. Because taking care of yourself should feel good, not complicated. Let's keep walking this journey together. Stronger legs, better days. You've got this.